I do not see any reason why we are continuing these large and increasing imports of these items instead of utilizing the existing capacity of our units fully. Stop. The story of capacity utilization in fertilizers and cement companies for the last year makes sad reading. Stop. Therefore, outside the import policy, the government needs to take action on these two groups of items, the crude oil and petroleum, and the fertilizers, the edible oils and cement, to make us more self reliant and self sufficient in our production as one of the means of having our imports in line with our exports. Stop. My fourth comment, Mr. Vice Chairman, is with regard to our exports. Stop. We have planned in the seventh plan for exports amounting to rupees 9,800 crores, and the new policy which has been set forth comprises of more items placed under open general license controls on a large number of units removed. Stop. 12 items added to the banned list, making a total of 71 items, and 3 items decanalized. Also. Stop. This gradual taking away of controls shall help the industry to grow in the right directions as envisaged in the budget. Stop. Para. Sir, I would like to draw the attention to some aspects of the export policy and the strategy. Stop. We all know that our exportable surplus is only a very small part of our gross national product, roughly of the order of 5 to 6%. Stop. We know, however, that international trade, foreign trade, is a function of international interdependence. Stop. No doubt, basically, we produce for our own consumption, but whatever a natural advantage we have, we naturally have to tap it to build exportable surpluses so that then we can earn the necessary foreign exchange for meeting our essential requirements. Stop. The essential policy that we have followed is correct. Stop. I see nothing wrong to fight against the policy of export promotion, and import substitution must remain our policy. Stop. But it seems in actual implementation we have failed on both fronts. Stop. Our share of the world trade has come down from roughly 1% about 2 decades ago to less than half a percent in 1984. Stop. We remain primarily an exporter of primary products despite all the noise we make about non-traditional items. Stop. Tea, jute, iron ore, rice, spices, cashew nuts are our mainstay. Stop. And we have probably the only exception among the major items, textiles, leather, if you call it an industrial product. Stop. We here So much about engineering goods stop. Our export of engineering goods accounts for 0.1% of the total world trade in engineering exports. 20 years after we made our first engineering export to the United States, sometime in 1977, I think this needs to be improved. Stop para. I have therefore a few suggestions to make. I feel that our markets must be diversified, and so should be our sources of supply. Stop. We should think of markets nearer home, in our close vicinity, in Africa, West Asia, in Southeast Asia. Stop. And one way of doing it will be to build mutually beneficial relationships, ties of interdependence. Stop. Secondly, there are a number of items in which greater efforts has to be put in order to organize the producers and exporters. I do not want to say combines in associations. Stop. And I think a little bit of a beginning was made in the case of jute. Stop. We can do a better collective bargaining with our buyers, and we can have more favorable terms of trade, better international marketing than we are having today. Stop para. Thirdly, we have to add naturally to our value adding capacity. Stop. From iron ore, we are going to pelletization. Stop. But why cannot we go to iron and steel? After all, for a country of our dimensions and resources, 5 to 6 million tons of steel is peanuts.